My name is Thalita. Just one second. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm from Brazil. I've been here in Dublin for 3 years. Initially, I came here to study English because I want to learn a new language and to have experience another culture. When I arrived here, I arrived here 1 week before COVID lockdown started. It was a challenge, but I managed to find the essential jobs, and I used this time to learn English. Bruna knows about it. Bruna, it's
Yes, I know.
because when I arrived here, I didn't know anything in English. Now I a little bit better, but I need to improve more. Because of that, I'm here to talk with each other to improve my English. So
Great.
that's it.
Great. Everybody in the same boat. We never stop to learn, unfortunately. So yeah, I asked the guys to answer the second question. How do people greet each other in your country or in your region? Like you can say about in Brazil or in Ireland. What do you prefer?
Yes, I'm from Minas Gerais. In my region, it's normal to take the hand. I'm not sure if the correct term it is. And
Yeah, I think so.
to kiss, all hug, all hug.
Okay, good. Everybody says, Priscilla said 2 kisses as well. And just Juliana said 3 kisses. It's new.
3?
Three
Where is
kisses.
she from?
Porto Alegre,
From
Rio Grande do
Brazil?
Sul. Porto Alegre.
Really?
Really.
Nice. I didn't see. I can't remember. It's 3 kisses now.
Yeah,
Usually
yeah.
it's normal 1 or 2, but 3 is no. Very interesting.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
is very much.
For me, the
Nice.
same. Great, Thalita. So I choose someone to read and answer another question. So I will start with Victor. You can choose or can follow the number 3. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll read the 3. What are some traditional dishes or food that are unique to your culture? My family, entire family, are from Rio Grande do Sul. So I live in Minas Gerais. So it's a mess. I don't say mess. It's a mixture of the cultures. So, but I think that's a dish called the truck driver rice or arroz carreteiro. It's very common here in my house.
Yeah.
So I think this is the most distinguished dish that I know.
Great, I love it so much, and I miss you. To be honest, and I can't see any kinds of arroz carreteiro here. Even though I've never but I didn't have time to try to find some Brazilian restaurants here in the Netherlands yet. But in Dublin, we know there are many. So I love it to going there when I was living in Dublin. Okay, so Juliana, how about you, please?
In my region, it's very common carreteiro. Mainly when family join together, but usually in Sunday, it's very common. You join with your family to make a churrasco. It's a kind of food with meat, and it's a traditional food in my state, in my region.
Yeah, really famous.
Yeah.
Churrasco gaúcho.
Yeah.
Missing so much. Great. And how about you, Pri?
I consider barbecue, yeah, because when people decided to celebration, yeah, decide barbecue now, yeah, to celebrate something, celebration birthday or other things, yeah, it's common to do this, and I consider that. And carreteiro too, it's normal, and rice, beans, and the meat, yeah. And oh my God, I forgot the name. Fries potatoes. I don't know. Yes, it's common too. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So yeah, I'm missing a lot the Brazilian food, but actually I can cook like in my house. I can buy rice and beans, but the beans is different, like in a can, a small can, so it's weird. But yeah, mainly I'd say the chicken it's okay to buy here, but meal, carne vermelha, it's hard to find and very expensive. So I try to avoid to buy it here. But in general, I can really cook as well when I was cooking Brazil. But for the people that was born here, they usually eat many croquettes and potatoes. What else? They don't have many good food, to be honest. It is totally different from us. But when I was living in Ireland, they used to eat French fish and chips all the time. And yeah, it's not very different, but they don't use to eat like at lunch, like meal, just a sandwich, and that's it, and really normal for them. Yeah, that's my experience. And how about you, Thalita? You can talk about Ireland or Minas Gerais. It's hard to compete.
No, I love to be mineira because I really love the food. In my region, I think everybody knows about the cheese. So it's very important in all meals. We love cheese. You like to make cheese bread or pão de queijo. Usually on Sunday, it's normal to make chicken and mayonnaise. Also, we really love corn. You like to make pamonha. I don't know exactly how to to pronunciation this
some words
in English. I don't know the.
Because we don't have any option like pão de queijo. I've seen many memes. We can't translate pão de queijo. We didn't see. It's fine. What's happening?
Oh,
I don't know. Let's see if she can return. So, it's returning. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Sorry, guys. Unfortunately,
Okay.
but my.
No worries. No worries. So let's skip here. Priscilla, you can choose another question and answer, please.
okay, sure. The number 5. What are some traditional customs or rituals observed during special occasions in your family? So, in my family, in this Sunday, it's common to prepare, I don't know the name, frango assado and rice, yeah, and I don't know the name in English. Oh my God, put the same mayonnaise, but I forgot the name now. I forgot the name. And when I celebration something, barbecue, for celebration. Yeah, in my family it's common to these dishes, main dishes. In my case.
Great. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Juliana?
In Sunday, it's very common make a churrasco with your family, and usually in the evening it's very common drink a mate, and I forgot the name. Oh my God, chimarrão. Yeah, it's very common in Rio Grande do Sul in the evening. Yeah. I think that's it.
I don't know if you can translate chimarrão as well.
I think that's
no idea.
I think that's no existing
Yes, mate.
translation.
When I check here, it's like mates, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because I've never done this search.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And you, Victor.
Yeah, here we used to make a barbecue too, but my father, as I say, my father is from South, and when he go to make a barbecue, he spend a lot of time on it. He used to dig a hole and put an entire log inside it and put flames and start a fire. So it's something big. When he did it, it's very big. So the entire family can come, and friends and everyone that we know used to come to his barbecues.
Great. It's interesting because most of you all said barbecue, and I would say the same for sure. Like in the big events, I'd say barbecue. But on Sundays, my mother used to make pasta and with chicken. And when I was younger, my grandmother used to do the same every Sunday. So everybody went to my grandmother's house to having fun and with the same traditional foods. And yeah, so here nowadays, basically, I don't have traditional customs. So sometimes I try to try different foods, like different countries, Thailand foods, Chinese food, something like this. And yeah, because it's just me and my husband, so we don't try to make a big barbecue because we have no people enough to do this kind of thing. But yeah, in Brazil, I'd say we are more celebrator than everybody. And Talita, is the question number 5. What's your opinion?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking it's number 4.
No, you will skip it, but we can return. What are some traditional customs or rituals?
So for us, we like to celebrate, for example, birthday, wedding, something like that. I think for everybody it's normal, but the ritual tradition, no. I can skip. I can go back. So
yes, feel free. No worries.
I can't.
No worries.
Yeah,
What kind of food, for example, your family used to do every week? Probably pão de queijo, doce de leite, some traditional
doce de
mineiros
leite.
things.
Feijoada.
Feijoada.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's true.
For us, we really love feijoada, but I think in Rio de Janeiro, it's more common for them. I think so. We wish,
maybe.
but I think for them, it's more traditional.
Mm-hmm.
There is feijão
For
tropeiro
example,
too.
It's delicious.
Yes, feijão
Amazing.
tropeiro. Yes, really
Really
love to
love.
put bacon, sausage.
Yeah.
We have the name here. It's pinto beans. It's English. It's not black beans. It's strange the name pinto beans, but Bruna knows. It's totally different. But yes, you really love feijão tropeiro.
Great. Yeah. I really love Brazilian food, guys.
Yeah.
We don't
really
have
love
nothing similar to compare, to be
Yeah.
honest. You agree?
No,
I imagine it's
I think
totally different.
I think everybody agree and they don't complain about the Brazilian food because it's
No.
amazing.
It's I don't know the name. Único. Yeah, Brazilian food.
Unique. Yeah. Totally
For
agree.
example, the question number 4, I was thinking about the answer, but they said, oh, about the food, it's amazing, coxinha. They know about coxinha. All the time they
Brigadeiro.
talk to me.
Oh yeah, the
Brigadeiro,
sweets totally different.
yes,
Yeah.
brigadeiro.
I
Totally different.
remember one thing about that, about the name. I don't know, biscoito de maisena. Yeah.
I know.
In Portugal, don't have, but I like so much when I go to the Portugal. I feel I miss this. Yeah, this because I like so much, and banana too, because I love banana. But in Portugal, it totally it exists there. I don't know the name, but it's totally different. Yeah, it's not the same. The banana tem a d'água e a outra esqueci o nome. Gosto da outra. Esqueci logo da outra que eu gosto. A prata. Yes, don't have. Yeah.
Yes,
the banana is very delicious. Yeah, in Portugal, but it's
Uh-huh.
totally different. It's not the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't complain the same with bananas. We don't have the same flavor.
Yes.
Here in Dublin, I can find biscoitos de maisena. We have a Tesco. I don't know if you know, but it's like rich cheese, something like that. I don't know if you, Bruna, do you know exactly the name? Rich cheese.
No, I've never seen.
Because they like to eat this with cheese.
Third, I've never saw.
You don't know?
No.
This.
Interesting. Yeah, it looks like the same. Interesting.
It looks like the same.
I didn't
love
know.
this.
Everything we can compare with Brazilian stuff. We
I
buy.
love so much the piraquê, but don't have in the other country.
Yeah, that's true. I love it too.
There are other cooks. Yeah, it's very delicious, but
not the same.
No.
I feel you guys. I feel you, unfortunately. So you can keep on the number 4, as Thalita mentioned. How do you think? Yeah, think about our culture. Are there any pros and cons? You can start, Thalita. Let us know.
Yes, you can help me. I can, if I don't have something. But I think for them, they think that Brazil is a very good country, the same as us. The weather, it's amazing because the weather for us, it's for me. I really love hot weather, warm. I don't like it when it's rainy or winter, something like that. He's all the time. You have this, but it's okay. For them, the woman in Brazil, it's so beautiful. Because for them, I think because you have a black hair, you are different than another woman. For them, they don't think we speak Portuguese, because all the time do you speak Spanish, or do you speak Brazilian? No,
Oh my God.
no, it's not. It's Portuguese, not Brazilian or Spanish. And I think for them, we are hardworking. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
We work a lot.
I totally agree. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, because you could summarize everything that I was thinking, because they have a good thoughts about Brazilian, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I didn't see any complaints about our customs. Maybe just having a lot of fun and make some noise, and sometimes they can look and thinking it's a little too much, Just this point, I'd say the cons. We are very expressive and like to do some noises in group, something like this, so they don't like it.
Yes, for them, you are more friendly, more expansive. You like to talk. For them, it's very interesting about the way that you talk. It's like a music.
Song, yeah.
The song is different.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's true.
For them, it's a bit dangerous. But some people complain about that, but they never ever been there. They just hear about it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, unfortunately, we can see this kind of things, that things like violence and many crimes and so on. Yeah, it's so sad, but it's okay. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, it's about
yeah, exactly. And Victor, tell me, what's your point of view?
I think Talita, as you said, summarized everything that they thought. I used to live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina, and there was a time that I was working on a barbershop, and there is a lot of foreigners there from every side of the world. So they think we are very friendly, very open for them, and we respect them, and we are interested to what they have to say. I used to talk a lot with them, and the food, I think the most compliments goes to the food. Like, we are from Minas Gerais, they say, "Oh my God, Minas Gerais, torresmo." They used to scream torresmo. I had a client that was from German, and every time he step on the barber shop, he screamed torresmo, and it was very funny.
Really?
Really?
He used to call me torresmo. He used to call me torresmo.
No way. We have many things, but torresmo, it's not common to hear about it. Funny.
I never listened about it, because for us it's very common torresmo with mandioca, but he eats cassava. But it's really, really good. But interesting when they talk about it.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
Nice. And are there many Argentines as well, right?
Yes. It's a problem that the Tata said about the Spanish too, because they think we speak Spanish, because the entire South America speaks Spanish, and just us that we speak Portuguese.
Yeah, could be. If I can choose to change, I will.
There will be
But,
less problems, I think, to,
really? I don't know, but yeah, it's not a good idea. But yeah, need to start everything again. Good. Thanks for sharing, Victor. And how about you, Ju?
Recently, I went to England, and I had the opportunity to know several people in several countries to exchange. Yeah, and some people usually said the Brazilian are very friendly and work hard and very student, but they
It's freezing for everyone.
Rosie.
yes, for me too.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see. I don't know what's happening, but I think you can go ahead, Priscilla. If she returns, you can return for her.
Okay. So, in my opinion, the foreigners have a good opinions about in your country. I have a little some experience about because when I talking about the other people in other country, for example, depends of the I imagine, yeah, the your comportment, yeah, because for example in Portugal, for example, it's a very acceptive. I feel good, and when I talking about, there are curiosity about your culture, yeah, respect too, and about the specific characteristics, yeah. For example, the celebration, for example, Carnival is totally different, yeah, and it's more friendly, yeah. The Brazilian, it's more friendly, totally different. The Portugal, yeah, it's more.
They are more quiet and they are more
Yes.
funny and
Yes, but when I talking about for more days, for example, it's common to the person fica mais solto, yeah. It's more common. I don't know. I'm thinking it's a more I don't know the name. A costume, yeah. Depends of this, and when I now about you, it's more common the person talking about more something. When I during day you are more friendly, yeah, because it's more maybe afraid or don't prefer. Sometimes prefer don't have a more contact, or maybe it's to observe you for the next analyze you, and yeah, it's a good person. I can continue there. I imagine this because the news, yeah. I'm thinking because the news.
Yeah, it takes some time. I totally agree. I think it's totally different when you compare make some friends in Brazil or make some Brazilian friends living abroad or make some European friends. It take long and they don't trust us at the first time. Need to know more about you and observing many times. It's hard because we getting used to make some friends quickly and they don't. It's strange.
But when I passa confiança, the comportment changes. Yeah,
changes a lot. Yeah, totally agree. And do you have any experience like xenophobia there or not?
No,
Never. because
I have
always
this situation. It's I don't consider a bad situation. Yeah, I respect and I understand because it's normal because the news to keep put focus in this. The Brazilians, it's a danger location. The people, it's not good.
here to installing.
Yes, and there are some people, to do the bad things. Yeah, of course, it's happening. But when I to start the conversation and the person to analyze the situation and conhece você melhor, it's so good. Yeah,
Great.
It's not the same Brazilian, of course, never. But it's more comfortable, because about the person accept me different and respect me and sometimes I have a good experience when I live in Portugal because the I don't know the name, o dono do local, and sometimes when I receive the I don't know the hint, I don't know. The hint, it's sometimes they give him something, for example, about it. For example, broccolis, because they have a little farm, and sometimes give me it's, but
nice.
it needs a time for this, no, a long time, it's I consider a short time.
Great. It sounds great because always when I talk with some people who lives in Portugal, so it's not a good experience, Sounds good to have a great experience.
May I ask you something?
Sure.
About the foreigners, do you think they try to match our vibe when they are around us? Because when I used to see this, that when they step inside the barber shop, they totally change their vibes, their behavior,
Like try to become like us.
More open, more friendly.
Totally. Yeah, totally agree. Because I think in general, their culture is becoming more, we say like cold. It's not open mind. It's not really funny because they started since their grandfathers and families. And when I can talk with some Irish people, for example, that I made some small friends, but we can change some ideas. They said we are open minds and we like to have fun, and they really like this part of their culture, and they change in my point of view for sure. So as we started here in their culture, so we are not in the same person because we try to make sure what we're saying, what we're doing, because we don't know how the things work. So for me, like here, it's totally different. So I'm trying to understand a little bit more about people, about the job, because I cannot stay like I was in Brazil, professionally speaking. It's a bit hard at the beginning, but we are getting more involved. We can mix our culture and having more fun and making more friends. But it's not easy at all. Like Priscilla said, it's getting better, but it's not the same. Maybe it's many years. I don't know, 10 years or so, could be more. But yeah, in general, it's hard, unfortunately. Hello, Juliana.
Yeah, hello,
Welcome.
I'm back.
Great. So do you want to finish your thoughts about the person number 4?
Yes.
Please go ahead.
I saw, I was talking about that I had the opportunity to make exchange in England, and with this opportunity, I had the change my mind because I know several people in several countries, and some people said me that Brazilians are very friendly and very open, but some people usually said the Brazilian people are kind of messy, because we usually the Brazilian people are more I don't know how they say, are more funny, but mainly in the holiday that we call Carnaval, they think about it's a little messy, it's a little confusing, and they kind of think it's a little crazy. Brazilian people is a kind of a little crazy for these holidays that I usually que nós temos, né? That I usually
Yeah,
have.
actually, they don't have never see any people like.
Exactly.
Yes,
Totally
it's really
different.
funny. It's funny because when I started, for example, working here, people said, "Are you Brazilian for sure?" Because I'm really shy and quiet, and
Yeah,
they sometimes
exactly.
asking, "We don't look like Brazilian. Why not?" Because at the
Exactly.
beginning, I was really close, you know.
Exactly.
But I can see the same feeling. Do you have something, Thalita, to add about it?
What? No.
Do you have something to add?
Okay. Just it's okay.
Yeah,
I can
it's
understand.
funny. Sometimes people say, Brazil, Carnaval, and Rio de Janeiro, blah, 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 just to having fun. Like, never thought that they work hard in Brazil, just in having fun. And they
Yeah.
said, we are very smiler. We smile every time, something like this, you know. We
Absolutely.
look
For
like happier.
them, yeah, absolutely. For them, the Carnival is Brazil. It's a crazy party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they want to go there. Everyone they want to go in Brazil, but for them it's expensive. The ticket,
Really?
the accommodation, yes. But I don't know. Maybe they research. I don't know.
Yeah,
How
I
they
don't think so. But it's
But the
okay.
ticket is expensive for us to go there.
Yeah, sure. For Brazilian, yes, but for American or European, I think it's okay. If you convert euro and dollar to real, it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But okay, guys. So I choose question number 6 because we are talking about good things. So let's talk about not good. But are there any specific taboos or behaviors considered impolite on your culture? What do you think, Victor?
I don't remember any behavior. As we say, we are very open, so almost everything can turn to a joke. You know, I think that we don't complain about anything.
Good. Thanks for sharing. And you, Priscilla?
Yeah, I don't remember the specific case about that, but maybe it's possible to happen when I don't understand each other. Yeah, about the and I observe and I don't know the name in English. Interpreta, yeah, the different situation and consider it's a bad comportment or no. But I don't remember the specific case about that.
Okay, no problem. And you, Juliana?
I think it's a little taboo talking about sex in Brazil, mainly when we're talking about sex for kids. but I think it's other countries are the same or even worse. But I think it's all only this. I think it's only this. Yeah.
Good, good. Yeah, I agree with you all. With you, Juliana, because some kinds of, I think, music and even carnival also sounds like sexist for them, and it's not good idea. Like even for a woman, like trying to explain the situation. Yeah, it's complicated. We living here. We've heard many comments about Brazilian girls, so it's not good. So I hate it. But yeah, you can see this kind of things. And you, Talita, what's your experience about impolite things that you can make?
Maybe I could tell just about the way, but I don't know if you tell. Sometimes for me, Talita, I don't like the way that for example, Anita. I don't like to see the way that she dances. It's for
we are
me.
very fans with
Exactly.
this kind of things. Yeah, I don't like either. But
because for us women here, they like to association for all women like to dance this way. I don't know.
Unfortunately, yeah. I agree. We need to hurt, not directly, but indirectly. We can see the way
I'm
the
not
people.
afraid, but
yeah, in general, they thinking every girl is the same. Brazil is resuming just in sexism or something like this. I think it's really bad. But yeah, for sure it's happened, unfortunately. But
because
I can see.
Yes, because for them we are as really hot, but good sometimes to listen this. Oh, you are so hot because I think sometimes they like to watch the videos, something like that, to see how the Brazilian girls like to dance. I'm not sure, but
it looks like a judgment.
Yeah.
I just remember here in Minas Gerais, if you don't say com licença as entering the house, you are unpolite.
Yeah.
You have to say com licença.
It's true. Even most of restaurants here, when we are going through, we need to wait for the waiters to say coming. We can sit on the table because it's not very common to just go in and sit. It's different. What else we can add?
And the foreigners can understand this, and when they learned it, they can understand, because excuse me to enter in a house, it doesn't make sense for them. Yes.
Yes.
Because we translate to excuse me,
Yes, but at least too much than here. For example, all the time you need to say sorry, excuse him. It's not so common, but you can listen them. For example, if you want to do something like that, or if you bother someone and they said, "Oh, excuse him," or but sorry all the time. Sorry.
Yeah, in Ireland, everything's resuming sorry.
If you breathe, oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
Yes, in Ireland it's very common. For everything, you can say sorry instead of excuse me. Guys, unfortunately, our time was over. It's passing so quickly. And I really enjoyed the conversation, and I shared with you some links. The first link is about Talk and Talk, so you can go through to check the immersions, and if you get the pro plan, you can see the questions before the meetings, and feel free to choose any that you want, and if you have time. The second one is for survey for this conversation, so I hope you all enjoy it as me, and please go in there and choose some number that you can give me. And if you want to suggest some topic there, feel free as well, because every meeting we try to making new subjects, so feel free to choose and put in there. And the last one, it's our live on YouTube, so you can relaxing. It's very important to like improve our listening and see ourselves. And that's it. Do you have some questions? No?
No.
Everything's
No.
okay? Okay, so
Okay.
thank you very much to join me.
Thank
and Hope to
you.
see
See
you
you.
all again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice
Bye,
week.
everyone.
Good day.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.